so I'll send you live in 3, 2, 1. And you can give me a countdown when you're ready to start, Enasper.
Alright, hello everyone. I'm good to go. So let's just insert the coin. Okay, you ready?
Nope.
3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so we're playing Metal Slug 3. Probably the more safer of the games in this marathon. I mean safer, I mean we have 1 health and things go poorly when things don't go well. But everything's fine. Just gotta kill everything before it kills us. Like these giant crabs. So we're kinda just clearing out enemies right now. Picking up some bombs. Super grenades. Just gonna free that guy because we can. Now we got some locusts. Okay, it's okay. Everything's just extra large. Don't worry about it. Okay. So unfortunately, we actually have to kill a certain number of locusts. Actually, all of them before we can pan the screen over. And now we're heading into a submarine. And there's some land piranhas. We don't want to touch any of those. Piranhas are just not nice. And if you thought the giant crabs are big enough, these guys are enormous. But it's okay. We're just gonna plow through everything. Now we're doing some manipulation to get them to spawn on the same side. And everything's fine. We're just on a dock. Oh, did I mention we'd have giant crabs? There's some bigger crabs here. Yeah, this game just really likes to jumbo size their bosses. And shoutouts to that walker bomb grenade that just decided to fall over and explode face first. Now there's a lot going on, and I may not be able to commentate on a lot of it. Like, the real question is, why are these prisoners of war spawning on the right-hand side of the screen, dropping chicks? But that's a different story.
Mission complete.
Now we're going on mission 2. A bunch of scientists are running away. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. There's no zombie infestation here. Not at all. It's nothing to worry about, guys. Absolutely nothing to worry about. See, we're just gonna hop, skip, and jump through everything. That particular girl has an enemy chaser. But as you can see, the military is here to solve everything. Everything's fine. Gonna clear some enemies once again. We have to clear a certain number of enemies before we can pan the screen over. Some more zombies. It's okay, they're weak to fire. So is this tank. So is this helicopter. You know, everything's just weak to fire. We're just gonna take an evening stroll through this forest here. Don't worry about it. See, the military's here. They'll handle everything. They just want to give us a hug. But we're too busy for hugs. Oh, for some reason the lights went out. So these are 6 mono eyes, and we have to destroy all 6 of them. And gave us a bad pattern. So this is the quick triple burst that they're gonna do. Okay. Timer reaches 60, and we're just gonna throw 3 bombs at them. So what's happening here is we turn into a zombie, and we get these really powerful grenades. So pretty much once every 2 frames it does 10 damage. Something along that lines. And that's why bombing this enormous hitbox does so much damage. But it's okay, we're a zombie, we need some vaccine for this, and we're good to go. We're in mission 3 now. Now, we're wearing this glass domed helmet. We're going in underwater. Not entirely sure how that works. There's no scuba suit or anything. So we're doing a pretty good job swimming even though we don't have fins. They're just torpedo walls, don't worry about them. And submarines that are on us. And for some reason tanks that are sunk to the bottom of the ocean and dropping mines on us. We're not entirely sure what's going on. Here's another torpedo wall, but we're not going to destroy this one. Instead, we're going to go into this conveniently placed passage for us. And somehow we end up on the top of this oil rig. Somehow. There's the tank tower. There's a mortar, shield, and suddenly we got like warheads shooting out of the ocean for some reason. Now we got this really big 50 health tank. Be careful not to get hit by any of these grenades, these soldiers. They randomly spawn. Now we have a fun time with an ostrich. Fastest method of movement is by jumping on this ostrich, but unfortunately it doesn't last very long. Such an overpowered creature here. Destroying everything in its path. And our ride is over. So shoutouts to Mr. Roboto. Or Mr. Destructoid if anyone wants to spam that in chat. But this Jupiter King here is gonna shoot laser beams and try to crush us with missiles and destroy the floors. We'd fall through it. And we're playing a war here about who can shoot the most missiles, and it seems like couldn't shoot enough. Couldn't handle all the explosions.
Mission complete. Mission 4, start.
Now, I know that we just went and did a mission with an ostrich, but now we have a camel. Camels are just as good. Not as fast, just as good. Helicopters here are going to spawn. They are very annoying. They don't like to group up nicely, and a lot of grenades are being thrown at us. There are soldiers being dispensed from this cargo tent, what have you. So heavy machine gun and bombs from the 2 prisoner of wars, and we need to be really careful through this section. There's a lot going on, and we have to destroy a certain number of enemies so they don't hit us. Some more tanks, we're on a kill screen. Things need to die very fast before they can attack us. So the helicopters and 3 tanks are what we need to destroy. The soldiers that are spawning on the floor, there's an infinite number of them. So we need to be very careful not to get hit. Actually, it's not quite infinite, but it's quite a lot. Something like 50 soldiers. So now we're on this plant section here, where for some reason scientists have gone out of their way to make plant growth hormones, and went out of hand. So these are man-eating plants. Well, we're big now because we collected too many items, but that's okay. Because being big means our shots are bigger, so it's not an entire downside, though we do move a little bit slower. And our hitbox is twice the size it would normally be. But that's okay. We're on a diet. Everything's done. Just a little bit of exercise, and you can lose some weight. Oops. I just wanted to free that prisoner of war because I'm a nice person. Another kill screen. Gotta kill these plants. Oops. Didn't match up. Bunch of locusts again. They're back. They're awful. Now we're using grenades because we have flame shot and want to keep that for the boss. Okay. I was expecting one more wave. That's fine. We don't need these bombs anymore, so goodbye bombs. Worst boss in the game, Bantoon. Real name, Solo Roker. So he's got a variety of attacks. Here's red lasers, or red shards, or if you want to call it that. So the red attack just shoots him in patterns. Oh no, he's using the yellow one. This is completely random what direction these shards are flying in. Completely random. So I'm just going to avoid everything, and unfortunately we lost flame shot, but we have laser, which is good. There's another sweeping attack. Hopefully he does the wolves. The wolves are what we were looking for. But it's completely random whether or not he decides to do it. And, there. Unfortunately, just got some bad RNG. Oh no, there's another one. Yep, there's nothing I can do about that. Here are the wolves. So, as you can see, it's standing still. And we can just shoot up. Excuse me? Got destroyed. And lovely. Well, what a great game. It's awful, awful luck. Oh, hey, it's double KO. That's a very rare sight to see. You won today, Fantoon. You won today. So mission 3 is complete. We're going into mission 4, which is the lengthiest part of this game. And we're about 10 minutes in. Oh, I actually don't... Oh, no, 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 no. I didn't want that. It wouldn't let me jump out. That's fine. The strats are a little bit different based off of the vehicle we're in. So I'm restricted to I think it's a 90-degree cone of fire for this. And I can shoot missiles that go forward. And I kind of wanted to drop bombs that go downwards because I don't really have the ability to shoot down. But that's fine. The strat doesn't really change all too much. We're talking like maybe probably a couple of seconds slower at most, and there are plenty of other places where we can save time. But that's fine. Like these two blue planes here move too sporadically. Now we're on an auto-scroll section. Enjoy the auto-scroller. Though it's not really an auto-scroller because we do have to trigger certain events for the next wave to spawn. So 2 soldiers are going to spawn here on foot, 2 more on a motorbike. We want to crash before the second one on the motorbike spawns, so that this Nighthawk is on the left-hand side of the screen. We're just going to lay into it. And because of that, it drops bombs. Be a little bit careful here. Want the heavy machine gun. This helicopter is awful. You don't need to destroy this helicopter, but it's awful. So we're just going to strike this there, so it spawns the next set of waves, which will spawn that set of waves, and now we wait again. Get a little bit of break. These tanks, they don't know how to shoot other than a straight up or to the side, so it's like a 90-degree angle. Do need to be careful about that grenade because it can hit us. And we're pretty much in the clear now. More bombs because they're just nice to give us more bombs. Get it! No! So what I was hoping for was a quick kill, and I'm trying to crash the vehicle into the plane, which it looked like was gonna make it, but it wasn't low enough. And now we gotta do it the very slow way. And fortunately, they gave us this helicopter that can shoot upwards. Because if they didn't, this would be absolutely awful. Oops, didn't go down fast enough. Please stop dropping mines. Please stop that. Okay. I don't know if we're in a safe zone. Looks like we are. We are not. Okay, everything's fine. See you in hell. So that was O'Neill, and boy, he is a handful. I'm gonna play it safe and just shoot. There we go. Used about 50 rounds, but that's fine. So about Metal Slug being a Contra clone, I wouldn't say it's a clone. There's some like mechanics involved, but the whole one-hit system, run and gun thing, I get it. Hi, Sysis. So hello, everybody. And so I'm trying to manage my bombs right now and my heavy machine guns. He's raining warheads on us. No big deal. I didn't throw the grenades fast enough. That's fine. It's got about 100 health left, and we can do that in. We can do 100 damage, no problem. So every time he rains these warheads on us, or these missiles or what have yous, he will be forced to drop down at 1 health rather than 0, making it so that we have to wait for the next phase to the next attack in order for him to be defeated. So we get captured by these Martians now, because that really wasn't Haido. He's actually the one strapped and dancing up top in the ship there. So we're getting abducted. And here we go, Marco's here to save the day. And for some reason, these soldiers are helping us now, and we're not really sure why. Probably because they realize that Martians are evil. But that's okay. Because a bunch of us are going to space. And we get our own little ship. And we hide in a corner because we're scared of these asteroids. Not really sure why they're shaped this way, but yeah, that's a thing. Little Martian ships here that you have to deal with. They're smaller than ours for some reason, even though the Martians are like physically bigger. Maybe they're more efficient. Maybe they're just an advanced civilization and we can't make tiny ships like they can. But you know what? We have heavy machine gun, and it is just taking care of those wide hitboxes, no problem. We're gonna grab this laser here, because laser is just a safer way to destroy everything. We're gonna save a little bit of laser till the end. These blue asteroids are kind of seeking, and some of them are predetermined, but they do sort of track your inputs, so that's why I'm kind of dancing side to side. So gas here repairs our vehicle, somehow. So do teddy bears with those 5,000 points, heck yeah. And the bunny doll. More gas here just in case we need it. And now we have shotgun. And 2. And then we get a little bit of a break. These heavy machine guns in space are legit. Shotguns in space are also legit. And the reason why, and if you're thinking that actual firearms require you to use fire in order to ignite your rounds, that's not entirely true, because gunpowder comes with an oxidator. So you really don't need to have air to help ignite your rounds. So this is a totally legit thing. Now we're just gonna, hopefully these two stay together and we can destroy them, heck yeah. 1, 2, 3, we have 6 missiles left, we're just gonna lay into this guy. So unfortunately they gave us weapon spawns here. We kind of wanted to keep shotgun, but rocket launcher is just as good. We've got 6 missiles, this should be taken care of quickly. We took a hit, oh well. So, I heard you guys like auto-scrollers, because we're back into another auto-scroller, technically, but once again, there are kill triggers, so we need to take care of them. Like those guys. Kind of just dance here for a little bit. So a little tip about using a slug in this game. If you're playing the space section, you can actually hold the jump button, and you'll get a speed boost, because right now I'm kind of just moving pretty slow, but if I hold the jump button, you move really fast. I have some time to do that in this section, because why not? Oh, the Martians are back with their efficiently small spaceships. I need that heavy machine gun. Oh, almost got hit by that laser. So we're going to see at the top of the screen here, oh, they gave us good RNG and kind of just gave us gas. 2 gases, in fact. So yeah, so if you see at the top of the screen, those ships really like to hug you, because there's this little space and they want to be, they're scripted to be above your ship. That's unfortunate. I kind of needed that. But that's okay. It doesn't really slow down too much. I just can't shoot below me. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. 1 health. No big deal. We have 1 health. Space lasers? Yeah, dude. Space lasers, they're awesome. I can hold that off for a little bit. Now I can pick this up. The reason why I delayed picking that up was so I can hit the second comet that's slowly descending. Here's the third comet that's descending. This one has 100 health. I wish I had those sidearms. They were really nice to have. So we do some backup strats here. That's not the phase I was expecting. There's the backup stats. So we crash. So we slug crash into that particular eye ship. Not really sure what it is. In order to get a heavy machine gun on our character rather than having it on the ship. So now we have 2 sets of heavy machine gun. Do be careful because once again we're in human form, so we only have 1 health. Man, that timer is running out. We're at 41 seconds. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it to the end of this auto-scroller in time. $39. We're halfway through. We're almost halfway through this timer. Here's a 100 health comet. Yeah, those Martian ships were kind enough to line up. Man, I'm so glad we could make it in time for this auto-scroller. So now we're inside the main ship, I guess you say mothership, you want to call it that? Ah, didn't go to the left far enough. So you can despawn that mecha brain. Nice prisoner of war giving up this flame shot, which was going to destroy everything here. Hopefully, if I can aim. Now we're going to do a little bit of a dance so that the screen pans over. Oh, okay. Martians kind of suck because they shoot their projectiles instantly. So we kind of needed that flame shot, but it's not horrible. I'll just play it safe here. I'm gonna be a little further back. Just gonna knife these explosives because that's how it works for some reason. I'm just gonna sneak under that. Now I could have grabbed additional bombs and some lasers, but not necessary for this section. I'm gonna knife these 10 HP white Martians. And they have 10 health. This machine has 20 health. So we've freed Hido, and he's pointing us in the direction we need to go. So he's nice enough to guide us to where we need to be. But he didn't thank us. How unfortunate. But to be fair, he was screaming a lot, so he was probably his vocal cords are probably really tired. Now we're in this hallway with some hoppers. These hoppers are really bad. They can decide to detonate early and then land right on top of you. Stand here where the arrow is, go to the left, despawn the giant hopper, and then kind of carry on with our day. Oof. So they like to hop, and we're gonna hop too. Except those 2 on the wall, they really like to just hug that wall. So this is the giant hopper. You do not want to get hit by those green orbs. I'll play it safe, just be on the far left here. So I'm trying to mash as fast as possible, because that's how the pistol works. And unfortunately, the mobile satellite does not stack with anything else, even though it's we're not holding it. It would have been nice if it would have stacked, but it doesn't. Play it safe. Throw 2 bombs in that gate. That gate's going to close on its own. And I hope you guys like Mother Brain, because it's essentially what we're doing right now. 2, 3. A little early, that's fine. Now the big attacks. Okay, these ones are slow, they have a really big hitbox, we need to be careful. So what we're doing now is we're going under the eyes and then jumping as it's shooting so that it's aimed above our character model when we land on the floor. So okay, that fortunately was good RNG. And we were given some weapon. Sometimes we were forced to just constantly use our pistols, and that's slow. So what are these oranges being shot at us? Oh man, these are fake Theos here. You can't have fake waifus. We gotta clear them all out. Sorry guys. But if you thought You thought your waifu was real. She's not. One bomb here, just for safety reasons. We got a heavy machine gun, that's fine. More heavy machine gun, that's okay. Can I get something? Iron Lizard is... Yes, I can get Iron Lizard, that's scripted. So we kind of just... Ah, I did not walk to the left far enough. So fortunately we have shotgun, but we died there, that's a shame. The Mega Man lemons. In this case, they're oranges, because they're orange. Now we have shotgun. There's flame shot in front of us, but we don't want flame shot, because shotgun actually is a little bit faster, but it's also significantly harder to control the spawns that are going to happen in the next room. Now we just need to clear a certain number of these fake clones here. Come on, sorry, no, I shouldn't say fake clones. They're green. They're bad people. Budget Mega Man lemons. Yeah, I guess you could say they're lemons. It's just the oranges. Now we're gonna walk a little to the forward, crouch, and kind of keep an eye out. Okay, so we got a heavy machine gun, and need to be very careful here because they have instant attacks like knifing, and now right about now we kind of skip their phase. So after doing a certain amount of damage, they start with pistols, and then they get heavy machine guns. And when you do a certain amount of damage, you get a flame shots. They're all carrying flame shots right now, and I wish I could carry one of them, but for some reason, their flame shots drop heavy machine guns. So we'll accept that. So we've freed our waifu here, and for some reason, we're going even deeper. I'm not sure why we just didn't go out through the back and then kind of rerouted, but we're just going to go through, we're going to go forward. And this leads us into this really reddish, destroyed ship area, docking bay, I guess. Yeah, you thought your waifu was going to come back? Nah, she's, your fake waifu is, came back from the grave, and she wants revenge on us, so we need to be careful. She's real mad. You can see the redness coming out of the mouth. Those are hateful words, and we need to be very careful, because we're very sensitive to emotional pain. And just like that, because we stood up too fast, we just get destroyed. So those are some harsh words that she says to us, and we just can't handle them. Now she's calmed down a little bit. She's got some somersaults going in, but still, she's still mad. There's multiple personalities happening right now, all in one go. And if you thought it was gonna get any worse, these mecha brains are just in the way because they feel like it. Oh man, she just doesn't give up, huh? Alright, so we've opened up this door, and all those fake waifus are not chasing us anymore, because we realize the real waifu's here. And she's gonna open the door for us. Into space. Rest in peace, Theo. There's no oxygen in space. We are on the final boss, so we may want to get ready on time. It's about a minute from now. Two, three, four. Play it safe. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. Oh wait, hey, there's Theo. She's back. Everything's fine, guys. Ah. So we're standing on this crease here, kind of getting some iframes. Oop. During this brain here as fast as possible. We're pretty close to defeating it. Oh, all roses. That's guess it's fine. Oh, threading the needle. Don't worry about it. Please, you're like less than 100 health. As I pick up rocket launcher, of course. Oh, and time.
Nice.
Thank you.
So time was 30:19.7.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, so that's Metal Slug. It's Metal Slug 3. We saved planet Earth and we got our waifu back.
Mission all over.
Anything else you'd like to talk about regarding the game?
We're good. Yeah.
Alrighty, bud.
Left.
Appreciate you playing Metal Slug 3 for us.
Do we have numbers in here? I don't know if we have numbers in here. Ah, we don't have numbers. Yes, thank you for having me.
Alrighty, folks. We'll go into intermission, and we'll be back with McDonald's Treasure Land Adventure, being run by Flashy instead of Boone, as the backup. Anyways, watching We Want for the 2HD. We will be back shortly. And thank you again, Enasper.
And thank you for having me.
We will see you probably for Speed Kino.
It's probably.